Hey YouTube. So got up this morning at the 5:30 is when I actually woke up. I didn't get up at 4. I think that some flexibility is a good idea. I did, however, tell myself that I was going to do 150 of my exercises, crunchies, push-ups, and squats every morning. And this time I did 150. I might stick with it. I'm not sure. It's a good time for me to listen to thought leaders and influencers of my own mind and thought, and so it's really interesting to have that time in the morning. Next thing is that I wanted to talk more about the experience of yesterday. So when I was with Caleb, like, he and I actually have a lot of similarities in a lot of things, but first of all, he's 22 and I'm 32, so he's gotten to a realization and a work ethic, and I was a hard worker, but my priorities were different, and he's like come to the similar kind of priorities as I have 10 years earlier, and that's amazing. He's a great guy. He listens very well. He's very open to getting it right. He's very open to trying and failing, and it's really a cool experience to be a part of, and to like see like with because we went to 28. We switched back and forth, but like it was more like we switched back and forth, and then at some point we decided that, because I talked to Brett on the way, we're like, you know what? If Caleb's totally in, we're just going to give him Oli. Then that will mean that like I am going to help develop it, but I am going to be a part of. Caleb's just going to do the whole thing. It's going to be his area. So we started making it so that he was just the primary talker, and sometimes depending, like if we walked in and the front office person was looking at me, and like I would lead into it. So it wasn't like it was super like Caleb does all the talking, but it was definitely one of those things where we switched back and forth probably first 10, and then he did probably 3/4 of the remaining 18. So that was what we decided, or that's how it worked out. We kind of decided, it kind of just happened like that. We went with the flow. Several things that we also noticed, having two people. First of all, I doubt that any staffing companies ever arrived at one of these offices and like personally had a human being talk to them and be like, hey, this is our jam. We can help you. We got a better product and service. I just don't think anyone's done that. Second of all, to have two human beings show up like that, I think it's a powerful statement. And like I told Caleb, I expect 0 clients from yesterday. But we did get a really positive response from 3 of them. We got mediocre responses from a lot of others. Maybe they won't join this time. Maybe they won't join next month when we swing by. Maybe it'll take 3 to 12 months. But if we're in this for the long game and we keep swinging by and keep staying relevant, and maybe next time we'll bring something helpful for them. Like, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we want to think of it like the napkin idea. Like, the first time you're there, you have a red napkin. That means that everyone makes sure to greet you in a certain way. Second time, you have a black napkin for whatever. Or what? It's from a restaurant building guru. Anyway, so we're going to try something like that. We don't know yet. We also want to get some swag and be able to give out good swag that's actually helpful to the offices, not just pens and tchotchkes. So the other thing is that so because I've spent a lot of time studying human beings and like reading human beings and stuff, like it's almost like I get to flex some of my muscles that I haven't used much in a long time. And it was really fun for me to be like, oh, okay, and like watch people's expressions and see who's the decision maker, or like try and guess, because it's all guessing. Based on experience, I'm a pretty good guesser. I've been wrong. I'm wrong all the time also, but I just guess a lot. So the more you guess, the more you get right. The more you get wrong. But you gotta try to get it. So it was cool to see how that worked, and it was cool to be a part of that. One of the things that was also cool about having the 2 people that came in is that, like, in case he was forgetting something or I was forgetting something, or maybe it would be like a little bit awkward or weird to have one of us say a statement after like a kind of a dismissal statement, like, so they're like, oh yeah, thank you, and then make sure we take care of it, and then like look down to the papers to like shuffle off. The other person can kind of bounce in and be like, oh, and who are you taking that to? Who is the office manager? How many people are here? Whatever the questions are. And so it seems a little bit less like forcing answers, like gimme sales kind of thing, and more like a conversation. And that was one of the things I tried to, like, when we ever went in, I tried to find something on the wall or something about the place that like I could comment on, or their hair or their nails, without coming across as like coming on to them, but just a nice comment. And it's gotta be genuine. That's another thing. Like, if you're just like pretty dress and like, that doesn't work. Nobody wants to be just flattered. Well, most people don't. The people you want to be interacting with probably don't. So, yeah, that was more thoughts and stuff from yesterday. It was a good day. It's a great day. A lot of learning. Excited about how it's going to go. So, there you have it. Be bold, be disciplined, inspire others. Go get some YouTube.